Audio test. Audio test. Audio test. One, two, 1, 2.
Ball like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic, no webby, look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache, send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Good evening, EPSL Nation. What a matchup in store that we have for you this Monday night as the Folsom Bulldogs head to Bishop Gorman to take on the undefeated Gaels. No easy feat here for the Bulldogs today. They're on the road, but it's never stopped them before as they're trying to right their wrongs from last season, make it back to the Super Bowl, and end up with a victory this time. They're having a rematch against the former opponents in the conference championship too, so quite a rematch we have in store for you today. Looks like Bishop Gorman will be kicking this ball off first. Turn from nearly the 10, going to get stopped at the 25. We'll see Jason Breeze take the field. Freshman QB having a very successful season thus far, leading his team to a 7-3 record. Going to start with a handoff. Some space up the middle as the other freshman in the backfield, Snow, going to start with a 9-yard carry. We'll call it 10, just shy of the first down marker. Tight end send in motion to be a play action. Throwing towards the sideline, he's got it complete to number 84. That'll be a fresh set of downs here for the Bulldogs. Another play action here for Breeze. It's going to be complete for 2 yards. Looks like the D end Britannia in coverage to make that tackle. Sticking with the passing game, going to throw it over the middle. It's got to complete to Owens. I'll move into Gaels territory as they're up to the 48. Breeze under center. Play action. Going to throw this to Mouth for a 4-yard completion. The Bulldogs will come out in a pistol set now. Handoff to the outside. Plenty of space. Past the 30 all the way up to the 20-yard line. That'll be a 23-yard rush there for the freshman. Snow already having a big impact on this game. Quick throw over the middle. Breeze has it complete for 10 yards. Owens' second catch of the game. Will be just shy of that first down marker. Handoff to the outside. And it looks like he is going to have the first down. Couldn't get a spot of that ball. The stretch play outside is well designed as it picks up 3. Going to go up the middle, and Snow is into the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs. They're going to start this game out perfectly, march down the field, and start this game with 7.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point is up and good. That will move the Bulldogs ahead 7 points.
Our home team, nothing.
Great opening drive there from this young team. Helps establish themselves and really find a rhythm for this game. Now we'll see the Gaels offense take the field. Knight going to return it. He will get up to the 30-yard line. So we see Danny Akers join his teammates. Currently atop the EPSL in passing yards. See what he's able to add to that total today. Sends a tight end in motion to the opposite side of the formation. Going to start with a handoff. Brady Jr.'s got some good blocks as he's going to get up to the 43-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Two receivers to the top of your screen. Akers under center. We'll go back to the run here, but Brady Jr. is met at the line of scrimmage by Hernandez.
No gain on the play. Brings up second
That's Boom
and 10
Hernandez.
at the 43-yard line.
Davis sent back and forth. Akers going to throw it quickly to his halfback, who was able to manage a couple, but they're still going to be looking at a 3rd and 7 here.
Gain of 3. It's 3rd and
Gaels come out in a 5-wide formation. Bulldogs send pressure and get home as they get Danny Akers for the sack. Looks like number 7, Rose, coming in for the big play. So the Gaels are going to have to punt it here on their first drive of this game. They'll send this one deep and into the end zone, so we'll see a touchback here.
and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
We were talking about passing yards, but Breeze currently at 500 rushing yards on the season, which is quite impressive as we're only 10 games in. Owen sent in motion. They hand it off to Snow, but he is going to be met behind the line of scrimmage there by James III Sr.
Brings up second and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Sticking with the running game, this time they're able to get back to the line of scrimmage, but Bridges was waiting for him there.
No gain on the play.
So a gun bunch look here for the Bulldogs on 3rd down. Throwing over the middle, and that's incomplete. Looking for Jackson. Nearly had it for a 1st down as well, but that contact is going to jar that ball loose and force a 3-and-out. Good reaction there by the Gaels defense. See Knight return this one, cutting up the sideline all the way up to the 42-yard line, so we'll actually get the Gaels better field position than they had previously, I'm pretty sure, or just about what they were at. .3:15 remaining in this first quarter. See a play action. Akers starting over the middle. He's got to complete to Mello Clark, who's got it all the way up to the Bulldogs' 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Three receivers to the top of this formation. They'll go back to the run here. Brady Jr. Decent amount of spaces. He picks up 5. You can see last week he had over 120 yards rushing and a touchdown. So always an impressive afternoon when you can eclipse that 100-yard mark. Akers looking to pass again. Going to step up and throw it on the run. However, puts a little bit too much air under this one. Be incomplete.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
So we'll see gun trips here from the Gaels. Just looking to throw quickly. Has Davis for the first down. He will get them up to the 22-yard line. So it looked like he was on just a simple drag route, and they couldn't keep up with him. So Akers going to come out in an empty backfield look. And this is going to be a design QB run, and he will just dive forward. Smart play after picking up 4. Moves them inside the red zone. So now Cooper sent around the backfield. It's going to be a screen play, though. Brady's got a blocker. He slips off one tackle and gets all the way up to the 3-yard line. So the Gaels are going to come out in a goal line set. Hand this ball off to Brady Jr., who falls forward into the end zone. Touchdown Gaels. So we'll see the running backs trade a pair of touchdowns in the first quarter. We'll be knotted up at 7 apiece as we are close to entering the second quarter. Thankfully didn't jinx that extra point. I tend to speak a little bit too soon about those extra points, but have seen a couple blocked in years past. He'll send this one back off the Bulldogs. Good return from the Bulldogs as they get up past the 45 up to the 46-yard line. Had a chance to break that one loose. Nearly got there too. Play action. Going quickly to Mouth. It's going to be tackled down after 4, and that will do it for the first quarter. Tied up at 7 apiece in this Monday night primetime matchup. Back to the action now with the Bulldogs on the midfield stripe. Breeze throws it over the middle to Jackson, who's got the first down. It'll be good for 7 yards, as he will move them fully into Gaels territory. Play action. Breeze throwing over the middle, complete to Mouth for the first down. Be good for 13 yards. Breeze sticking with the passing game, throwing quickly again to Mouth. The Shanahan's has it for another 4-yard gain.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Handoff up the middle. It's going to be met by Harrison and James III Sr. for a short gain. So we'll be looking at a 3rd and short here from the 24-yard line. He's going to throw it. Stepping up and trying to scramble. He's got the first down. All the way up to the 15-yard line. So he didn't see anything open and decided to use one of his most unique attributes, his legs, and take off for that first down. Handoff up the middle. It's going to pick up 7 yards. So great run there from Snow. Inside the 10 now. Go back to the run, except this is going to be a QB keeper. And Breeze is into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So with that touchdown, Folsom's going to move ahead 7 points here. Seen all rushing scores thus far. However, Folsom used a good combination of the run and pass there to get down that field. Not to mention they got a good boost from their special teams unit. That extra point makes it 14-7. Gales are set to return this one. It'll be Knight. And to say Braylon Knight. He gets this one up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Going to start in a bunch formation. We'll hand this ball off. Brady Jr. able to slip around one tackle and pick up 8.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Davis back and forth in motion. It's going to be another handoff for Brady Jr. One stiff arm is not going to be enough. He's going to be met in the backfield here by Jackson.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Gales are going to be looking at a 3rd down here. 7 minutes remaining in this first half. Davis going to throw it over the middle, complete to Cooper. I believe his first reception of the day is a big one, as he's going to keep this Gales drive alive. And up the middle, some good blocking. Brady Jr. turns on the burners, 10, touchdown. His second one of the game, and he will respond himself for this Gales offensive unit, as he's going to get to the sideline and into the end zone. Great blocking. As you could see, one of his offensive linemen got all the way to the second level and picked up the only remaining defender. The extra point will tie this game up at 14 apiece. So a quick response there by the Gaels. They will send this one back to Folsom. Returning it from the 7. Get up to the 27.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Trips formation here for the Bulldogs. Going to send a tight end in motion. It's going to be a QB keeper. However, this time Rose was spied up on him, so he's going to make this a short gain of only 2 yards. 5:40 remaining in the second quarter. Breeze looking to throw. It's his man on the sideline.
The second down pass complete to number 82. A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
He's going to try and throw it here, lobbing it deep. Ooh! Oh! I thought he got it on the second chance. What a great play by the freshman Briscoe. Recently signing with this Bishop Gorman team. Knight's going to return this one near the 10 and get up to the 15. However, a tackle is waiting for him. So in this game, Sean Brady Jr. is able to eclipse the 1,000-yard mark on the season and also hit 10 touchdowns, which is quite impressive as we are only in our 11th game of the season. He's sent out as a receiver this time, but the pressure is too much, as I believe that's Hernandez again. Yes, it is. He's going to get a massive sack of 7 yards and really back up this Gaels drive. 3 receivers on the bottom of your screen. Going to be a QB keeper. However, Davis not going to be able to get much space as he gets 2 back. So 3rd and very long here for the Gaels. Folsom trying to get off the field. 2% in motion. Inside man. And Davis, meant to say Danny Akers, is unable to find anyone open, so he is able to just get this ball off to avoid a safety. So the Gaels will go 3 and out here, keeping this game tied up at 14 apiece. They're going to have to punt it deep from their own side, so Folsom returning from the 30 will get up to the 44.
First down and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
So you can see Snow with 50 yards in this first half. Quite impressive, as that's over 6 yards a carry. Handoff. It's going to be a good one for 7 yards. Looks like Bridges was the one that was able to bring him down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Gets them into Gaels territory. Owen sent in motion. This one's going to be a QB blast. However, the Gaels are going to stop it just shy of the line to gain. We'll see a 3rd and 1 here.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Jumbo set here for Folsom. They're going to pass out of it and have number 82 for the first down.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a first down. A gain of 13 yards. And a
Ruiz.
first down.
Good for 13. That'll be where we hit the 2-minute warning of this first half. Bulldogs are up to the 35 now. He's going to look to throw here. Throwing towards the sideline, and he's got to complete to Mouth for a 2-yard gain. Doesn't hurt them at all, as it stops the clock as well.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Snow sent out as a receiver. He's going to throw it. Ooh, nearly complete. Number 4. However, Briscoe making another great play as he's going to jar that ball loose. He's going to throw it, lobbing it towards the end zone. Oh, nearly complete, but that's going to be deflected down by that same man, Briscoe. And it looks like Rose was the man manned up to him. So great play there by the Gaels defense to keep this to a field goal attempt.
The field goal
It is good.
makes the score.
Pick
Visitors
by Hinch.
Our home team
I believe that was close to 50 yards roughly, but no problem for Hinch. So he's going to move the Bulldogs ahead 3 points. Knight going to get a chance to return this one up to the 31.
first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
So Brady Jr. with 82 yards and 2 touchdowns to this first half. Running game's gotten going. You just like to see passing game get going. Yeah, I see completion of Mello Clark for 10. I'll call it 11 as they get up to the 42.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Akers going to look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and that's going to be incomplete. Number 0 on number 0.
It's 2nd down and 10.
That was Stallion. Akers going to look to throw again. Has Knight on the in route. It's going to be good for 10, but not enough for the first.
Brings up 3rd down.
The Gaels hurry to the line. Akers going to throw it. Oh, and it is not complete. Was looking for Mello Clark on the quick in route,
It's now
but
4th down.
they are going to punt this ball away, inches away from the first down.
take over. First down and 10.
Conservative play here, but they don't want to hopefully give up anything more this half. So see how this call plays out. So Folsom with 3 timeouts still to work with and 1:10. He's going to throw it. It's a complete to number 84. So that's Ruiz.
A gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Good for 7 as they use their first timeout. He's going to throw again. Ooh, had mouth on the corner route, but a little bit too much air under that one. Third and short here. 4 receivers on the field for Folsom. Ooh, and a great tackle there by Harrison to force a 4th down. So the Gaels are going to get a chance with 58 seconds on the clock and a timeout still. This ball is sent all the way to their 15-yard line. Knight's going to get a chance to return it. Get up to the 27. So now Akers over the 3,000-yard mark. Extra blocker in the backfield. Throws it quickly to Cooper. Be complete for 4 yards, so they're going to have to come back to the line quickly, because they can't use their timeout here. Play action. Complete to the sideline. A 16-yard pickup there for the slot receiver, Knight. Going over the middle again. That's complete to Knight. Going to pick up 5. Don't have timeouts to use here, so they're going to come back to the line quickly. Akers going to throw again. Oh, complete. They're going to use their timeout here with 5 seconds left on the clock. From the 35-yard line, they're going to attempt a field goal. Chance to tie this up before half. It is good. So the minute drill works perfectly for the Gaels as they use their final timeout in the final seconds of this first half and drill the field goal. So Folsom's going to return this ball, killing all the remaining time for this first half. So we will go into the locker rooms tied up at 17 apiece. And Cooper going to return it coming out of halftime. He will only be able to get up to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Gaels are going to come out under center on first down. Tight end send in motion. However, this run is going to be blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Brady Jr. will lose a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Screen pass for Brady Jr. He's got some decent blocks as he's going to get out to the outside and get all the way up to the 42-yard line.
That's good for a first down.
So Now the Gaels will come out in a trips look to the bottom of your screen. Play action. Baker stepping up to the pocket, going to deliver a strike to Cooper for the first down. Moves them up to the Bulldogs 46 as they go back to the run here. Under this time, only picks up one there. Baker's making an adjustment. Going to throw it quickly to his tight end, who slips around two tacklers, breaking down the sideline. 10 touchdown, Don Davis. The Gaels come out of halftime with an electric response. What great footwork there to get behind his blocker. And what a great play there from Cooper. That one will not go in the stat sheet, but honestly it should, as he was the only reason for that touchdown. Delivered a massive block for his tight end and cleared an avenue all the way to the end zone. So with that score, the Gaels will move ahead 24-17. Only took them 5 plays to get down the field. Going to see the Bulldogs for the first time out of half. They're going to return this from the 5. Ooh, good return. All the way up to the 33. Handoff to Snow on first down is good for 8. Great blocking there from his offensive line. Was able to slip through untouched all the way to the second level. He's going to throw it here as the Gaels send pressure. However, a high ball is incomplete there for the, I think it's the tight end Chester. So looking at a 3rd and short here. Folsom going to pass. Oh, but the pressure gets home. Matabeast, the D tackle, coming up with an insanely massive play. That'll stop this Bulldogs drive right where they are and give this Gaels offense a chance with the ball again.
Fair catch.
Returned and fair caught at the 11. That last passing touchdown also put Danny Akers at 30 on the season. So a quick throw here to Braylon Knight is a massive chunk yard for 23, as he's having a great start to this second half. Play action here. Plenty of time in the pocket as he finds his man on the sideline. I believe that was the backup tight end. Yes, the backup tight end. Picks up 9. They go back to the run game here. Brady Jr. will pick up the first down. That'll pretty much be it. Moves them up to the 45. Baker's looking to throw here. Lofts it over the middle to Mello Clark for the first down. That'd be good for 12 as we go under the halfway point of this third quarter. Akers in an empty backfield look, throwing quickly to Knight for 7 yards. Moves them up to the 36.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Design QB run is not a great call there, as it's going to go backwards, as number 75, I'm unfamiliar, but he is going to have a great play that drives Danny Akers back 3 yards. So 3rd and 6, Akers looking to throw over the middle. Ooh. Throwing tonight, but could not hold on through the contact. So the Gaels drive will stall out at the 40, and it is not quite field goal range, so they will have to punt this one. This one well past the end zone, so we'll see a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
I-form look here for Folsom. Go play action. Bring to his backup tight end, Chester.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second
Picks up
and 4.
6 on first down.
6-yard line.
Go back to the run here. Snow's going to have a nice little crease as he's going to pick up 10 yards, I think.
It's a gain of 10.
Yeah, gain of 10. Moves them up to their own 36. Keeps their drive moving. He throws to him this time. Breeze has it complete for 5 yards. QB keeper, however, this time Drake comes in off the edge for a massive tackle for loss. Pushes him back 2 yards. Going to make 3rd down a little bit more difficult here for the Bulldogs. Breeze going to have to scramble. And he's going to have the 1st down and much more. Oh, and fumbled. But they recover it up at the Gaels 35-yard line. So a great decision to scramble there by Breeze. He's going to throw it towards the end zone. Complete. Owens for the touchdown. We are tied up, folks, as Jerry Owens was open in the back of the end zone for this missile of a strike.
The kicker on for the point after.
This extra point will tie it up. 24 apiece.
24-24.
What a great response there from Folsom. They'll send this ball back off to the Gaels. Knight returning from the 7. Good crease up the middle. He'll get up to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
Gaels will start in a gun set. Hand off to Brady Jr., but he is met immediately and actually goes backwards a yard.
The line of scrimmage.
They have been all over him this second half.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the
Baker's going to look to throw. Has his man over the middle. That's his tight end, Davis. Oh, not Davis. That is the 4th-string receiver, North. Saw the 8 and assumed it was Davis. Nonetheless, it'll be a 1st down that moves them into enemy territory. Percent bottom of your screen. Play action here. Knight lofting it. Complete. Rushing down the sideline. His 2nd one of the game. Davis said, I want all the tight end receptions in this game. Don't throw it to the backups. What an absolute moss. And he'll break 2 tackles to get all the way into the end zone. So with zeros on the clock in this 3rd quarter, the Gaels will move ahead another touchdown. So with 12 minutes remaining in this game, scoreboard is wrong, but Gaels are ahead 7 going into this final quarter. So we'll start this quarter with a Folsom return. Gets them up to the 29. You can see Breeze averaging over 5.5 yards on every rushing attempt he takes. Let's start with a handoff here to Snow. This one will be met immediately at the line of scrimmage by Bridges. RPO here. It's going to be complete to Smith. Smith Jr., I believe that's his first catch of the day, and it's a big one as he's going to break off a tackle and pick up a first down. Handoff here to Snow. He's going to pick up 2 yards. Another handoff to Snow is a great one as he's going to get them up into Gaels territory, up to the 44. Picks up 12 there for the freshman back. Ruiz sent out as a receiver. Going to stick with the running game, up the middle for 6 yards. He's looking to throw now. Ooh, had his man on the streak, but put a little too much air under it. Had to lob it though, because there's a man in high safety coverage. He's going to throw it again on 3rd and short, trying to take off and scramble, and he's got the first down. He's been electric today on 3rd down, using his legs to extend multiple drives. Throwing complete to Owens. Good for 3 yards. 7:45 in this 4th quarter. It'll be a fullback dive. It doesn't seem to pick up anything besides a yard. Tania getting a little chippy as this is his former team. He's going to look to throw it here. Throwing, and he's got Smith, who's breaking towards the end zone and is only shoved out at the 2-yard line. So Folsom knocking on the door of a touchdown. QB keeper is good for 1 yard. However, Breeze is not able to break that pylon. Come out with a couple receivers this time. There'll be another QB keeper. However, this one's going to go backwards as James, the 3rd senior, is going to be waiting for him. So that'll take us under this under the halfway point of the final quarter. He's going to look to throw it. Throwing. Oh my! That is so unfortunate, as his receiver had it in his hands and could not hold on to it. So now the Bulldogs will be forced to go for it here on 4th down. They can throw Breeze. Oh, but Drake, untouched, He's going to get the turnover sack that will get this offense the ball back. So the Gaels will start their drive from their own 12-yard line, backed up pretty far. Hand off to Brady Jr. up the middle for a nice gain of 13 or 12.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Under 5 minutes now. Play action, throw over the middle. It's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper, I believe. Now Mello Clark could not hold on through the contact there. So the Gaels are going to call an audible here. Switch to a trips look. Play action, lobbing it. Intercepted! So a unfortunate sequence of events as Dean Clampville is going to get the turnover right back for this Bulldog, or Folsom's defense. That was a great interception. It's got me fumbling my words. It was just a jump ball, and he just made a great play on it. Folsom's not out of it yet. They're going to have another chance to get right back in this game. Get some hot routes. Going to hand it off on first down. Snow is going to break a tackle and pick up a first down. Gets all the way up to the Gaels 35. Go down as an 11-yard gain. Another run here. This one's going to get stuffed at the line. That one's going to be Matabeast filling in the lane. Breeze, plenty of time in the pocket. Going to hit Mouth on the sideline in the red zone for a 17-yard gain.
It's a gain of 17 yards. Results in a first down.
Quick throw out to Snow. This one's going to be tackled in the backfield, though, by James III Sr. Only loses 1 yard. Clock's going to continue to run. Breeze looking to throw over the middle, complete to the tight end, Mouth, before Folsom uses their first timeout here. 3rd and 1. 2:07 remaining in this game. QB sneak will be good for the first down, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Gaels leading it by 7, but Folsom is on the 6-yard line trying to tie this game up. Breeze with a handoff here. Snow's going to get up to the 4-yard line. Looks like Matabeast going to get off his block and go make that tackle. So we'll see a 2nd and goal. Clock going to keep running here. Ruiz sent out of the backfield. Another handoff, but the Gaels were expecting it. Matabeast and company getting home for another tackle for loss. So Folsom's going to use their second timeout here. 3rd and goal. 1:30 left in this game. Not really worried about the clock too much at this point. He's going to step up and throw on the run, but he overshoots his check down. I don't think his running back was going to make it to the end zone, but it would have been a little bit easier on 4th down. So we'll see a 4th and 8. Bobbing it towards the end zone. Incomplete. The Gaels will take over on downs and likely win this game. Let's hand this ball off. Brady Jr. is met after a 1-yard gain, and the Bulldogs use their last timeout.
9-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Another handoff, and Brady Jr. has a 1st down, so that will definitely do it for this game. The Gaels will stay undefeated and move ahead to 11-0 as Folsom will fall to 7-4 in this close barn burner. That'll do it for this game, folks. The Gaels will win it 31-24. Thanks for watching.